So, Sue, since we can't see you, let us know when you're back.
Oh, yeah, I've been back. I'm just listening to the conversation.
Quietly enjoying the conversation.
You know how talkative I am.
Well, that
Yes, you never
that
shut
really
up.
depends.
It's true. It does depend on the quantity of alcohol and yeah.
That's usually
More
a
And how long it's
alcohol.
been since you've seen somebody, whether you're actually in proximity or over a computer.
True.
Every time I come up and you are seen, we talk for like 2-3 hours.
It's true. This is very true.
Flip that last time when we talked for like a day.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah. Micah has to
Okay.
tell me to shut up or we'll talk for hours too. At work.
I frequently tell Tim to shut up.
For multiple reasons.
I once had a guy ask me if I talk at all. I was like, really? Of course I do. Well, it's not. Oh, shut up.
Should I go all night at work without talking to people. I love it. Because I'm off in my own little corner, just let me do my shit and leave me alone.
I can't say the same. I talk to a lot of people at work.
Boy, you kind of have to.
And I don't have to. I can do my own shit whenever I'm off in my own little world.
Yeah, but
But if I want to be productive, then usually, I gotta talk to people.
Yeah, you kind of have to talk to your dispatch.
I've ignored them before.
You hear them all the time.
When we had areas where the radios were all fucked up and they wouldn't work, and then didn't have cell service. That was pretty peaceful. It was like 4 hours I spent down there. Of course, it was a little bit.
Sleeping.
I was in the middle of nowhere on the res. So I was like, ooh, yeah, this. I better be careful. Keep this car moving.
Yeah.
Yep. By myself, no communication whatsoever. Ooh. Can get sketchy.
Very, very scary.
There's quite a few people that hang out down in the res that have some pretty high level warrants too.
Well, I guess people can't go get them.
Bullshit.
You can arrest people on red.
Yes.
Just have to want to hard enough.
Yep. Oh yeah.
How bad do you want to
make? As a deputy, I cannot impose a monetary fine on a tribal member on tribal land.
Oh, I thought you couldn't go get people on tribal land.
No.
Wow.
That is far beyond anything that they are protected by. Not even close. The feds will go get them. They don't care. It don't matter. Everybody will. If it's bad enough, you'll get FBI will come, marshals will come, state patrol. They'll even come sometimes. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, reservation law is more like state law. But like once you get federal involvement, it's a whole other story.
Yeah. Like the pirate code, it's more of a suggestion.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's just like state stuff might not have ability to go into the reservation.
They're mostly protected from. They're mostly protected from monetary penalties. Is mostly what the reservation protects them from. So like fishing restrictions, hunting restrictions, those types of things, traffic violations. You'll see cars that are just not meant to be on the road. Period. But as soon as you take them off the res, bang, big time fines, dude. But I could go and I could stop them on the res for it, but I can't write them a ticket for it. I can still do my job up to the point of writing them a ticket.
Okay. Yeah, for some reason I thought the res had its own.
They do. They have their own law enforcement too. Now they can impose monetary penalties on tribal members for traffic violations and that stuff.
But that money gets dumped back into the res, doesn't it?
As far as I know, it does. Yeah.
Or at least it's supposed to.
I mean, they've got a lot of federal support. like the Colville reservation, they've got, I think their budget is several million. Last I heard, it's they get quite a bit of federal funding. But whatever.
I do love how little your character. It's just it takes up like they're half their actual.
Fucking Yoda, man.
He actually
All right.
does remind me of Yoda.
So, guys,
With a fucking mace.
because of my extreme congestion, probably only going to play until about 2.
Okay.
So for about another 45 minutes, because it's hard to think around this.
Mm.
No problem.
Hard to think when the brain gets compressed.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the brain hurts. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, we good.
Let's do it.
I didn't think anybody would have a problem with it. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
You-
Micah,
you
how
boss.
dare you
You the boss.
go
dude.
and worry about your head? I mean, damn it.
It'd be kind of hard for us to play without you. This is-
No, it wouldn't. All you got to do is find somebody else dumb enough to DM.
I would.
Brandon would.
but then we
There you
wouldn't
go.
have. But then we wouldn't have Squee. That was,
You can play him as an NPC.
You will now address me as your Lord and Savior, Squee!
all of a sudden,
Don't let me
Squee
DM. Everybody
turns
be
into the big
on
bad.
drugs.
Damn it! How did they know my plot?
Unless you want all your characters to end up as addicts, I'm not allowed to DM.
Yeah, definitely not.
I'm not an addict. It's cool. I feel alive. If you don't have it, you're on the other side. No one.
No,
Well,
No.
It's a song.
I
Kay's
knew it
choice.
figured. I just don't recognize it.
It was kind of an indie band. They showed up on Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Mm.
Oh, yeah.
Oh well, I'd never.
Hey, a lot of bands broke out like that.
I mean, there are bands that broke out because of video games.
Hell, there's an actor that broke out because of a Mountain Dew commercial. And he's a big one. And he recently played Gambit.
So there's, I'm going to assume it's less than 30 minutes for a Babu to fly up to potentially grab a sample of crystal.
Blue flies up and then flies back. And
I'm guessing the time beforehand.
well, how about
All right, fine. I'll just send him.
End it.
all right. He comes back and he's slightly singed.
Ooh,
That was hot.
wasn't me. I didn't do it.
And he has no crystal. But he clearly communicates to you that it is fucking hot up there.
Exactly that way too.
And you are an asshole.
I was just going to say that.
All of this through sign language, by the way.
Oh, I can
was-
communicate with animals.
Which was
No,
no.
he's making sure everyone knows
Oh, okay.
by doing charades.
I didn't say you had to go burn yourself. I didn't know it was hot. I'm sorry.
you just took the full concentrated power of the sun.
Here's a cool drink of water and a date.
I think he might just want to dip his hands in the water. Watch out for ceiling fans.
Yeah, but it's good to know that it's actually warm up there.
Yeah. All right. Meow. To the outside, I guess. Unless anyone else has any experiments or observations they'd like to try to make. Oh, we should actually collect some samples of wildlife to bring up. Like plants, and I don't know if there's any small insects, not giant ones.
Of course there's small insects.
Yeah.
You're talking like a foot long or so, right?
That's small enough.
No, there are
Smaller
regular
ones
sized
full of
insects as
protein.
well.
Yeah, we should well, I don't have a net, so unless anyone's got a net, we probably won't get
No,
bugs.
don't have it.
I got a hand crossbow.
This is not a megafauna area.
Okay. No, but we should
Solely a megafauna area.
yeah. But yeah, collect some samples to bring back.
Just gonna
Okay.
yank them out the roots, or what are we doing here?
I have a dagger.
I have a machete.
However, these sorts
And
of
my
samples
axe.
are supposed to be John. So for study, samples for study. I have both Arcana and Occult. I'm assuming that I know how. For
Holy shit! Sorry, I almost died.
don't
Well,
die.
you're alive, so that's good.
Oh fuck!
I have survival and hunting.
I have
Yeah,
I have Arcana in nature.
you collect some samples.
Shove them in a pouch.
Cool.
I
think
take it you guys are gonna need to rest a bit before we go out again.
we just slept. I don't know how long we're gonna spend.
Yeah, are we leaving this cave or are we exploring this cave?
No, we're gonna leave
We're
this game.
exploring it.
Oh, we're exploring it now.
That
Shouldn't
is
we get?
the goal: is to explore this cave because this is what was under the ruins.
Shouldn't we get a larger search party?
Maybe we could report back.
Don't know that would be a good idea. Now, if we had a large party, imagine what kind of attention we draw.
Well, how are we gonna get? Because isn't this lake blocking the view?
No, we can go around the other side.
All right.
So it's basically like a big bowl with a big lake in the middle.
So
Well-
we rested, so we're good,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
So we
Journey.
should be good to. I guess we'll move on.
Somebody point me in the right direction and I'll lead the way. Machete in hand. In a winch. To the Congo.
I said we go to the. We're trying to find that house.
Trying to make
All
it
right.
towards the building. Yeah, I guess.
You guys go around the other side of the lake.
Yeah, we want to avoid the
Wow.
large dragonflies and things.
You notice that. Maybe it'd be best to draw this.
Expert drawing skills.
It could have been a contender.
Wrong sport.
It could have been a Picasso.
You are here. Yeah, I threw some Cheetos in my mouth and get a little itty bitty one that went all the way back in my fucking throat.
That's no good.
Hate it when that happens.
So I was like, fuck, I can't swallow it because it was just big enough where I couldn't swallow it.
Land lost. Yes.
Okie dokie.
All right.
I couldn't see it.
Do we have a way to mark?
It's not focusing on it, just so you know, Micah.
What?
It's
The
not
camera's not focusing on it.
Oh, nope. It did for a second. Go forward. No,
I'm gonna blame my shitty connection.
Well, lakes up top. There's land, and then there's lost.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
So we're going on the other side.
You know what? Here, Micah. I'm gonna do something for you. Hold on, watch this. Where'd it go?
Not suck. You better internet.
Yeah, I couldn't perceive that.
It'd been even funny if you rolled a nat 1.
I rolled a 5 plus 6.
All right.
Kind of 2 nat 1s there. 1.
There. I put it in chat and memes.
Oh, okay.
Land of the Lost, nice.
Lake, land, lost. Got it.
Yep.
Okay, so we went to the left. Let's go to the right.
Well, one side goes to where the lake meets a cliff into the wall, so we can't go that way. So we got to go around the other way.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And the lake keeps getting wider as the cavern gets wider.
Yeah. All right. Well.
All right. So you start heading up around the right. Are you going to be following the lake or following the wall? Or just kind of hoping for the best?
Do we know about how
Wall.
far away the lake is from the wall?
It gets
It was like 600 feet on the other side from where we were.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I was going to say a couple hundred yards. Possibly even a couple hundred meters.
I mean, if we can see both, then why don't we just stay kind of in between them?
Well, there's lush vegetation in between them.
Shitty.
Let's stick to the wall, I think.
I'd say we don't want to be super close to those sharktopusses.
Yeah, and we don't know what's
Shark-pie.
living in the lush vegetation.
Mm-hmm.
Likely nothing harmful.
I'm sure.
I mean, it looks so green and peaceful. What could possibly be dangerous in there?
Raptors.
Everything. Everything. Stay out of the tall grass.
Oh, yeah. Then there's the tall grass.
Good thing I brought a lawnmower.
Is that what you named your goat?
Yeah.
I don't have a pet goat yet. Great. Now I want a pet goat for the game.
All right. So, Wall, you said?
Yeah,
That was my vote.
I think we should stay closer to the wall.
Yeah.
Probably less harmful things near the wall than near the lake. Usually big nasty creatures like being near water.
Because that's where the food is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we are friends, not food.
Oh, that's the sharktopus.
Yeah.
Well, he's food.
I was almost food.
The sharktopus is now food, so.
It just wanted a meal to go.
Thank God all I came in with his fucking big hammer or axe or sword, whatever the fuck.
All right. So you start to move along the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, you do hear something big moving in the vegetation. But apparently it's short enough that you can't see it.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good.
As we walk, I'm going to stay at the ready with my buckler and my machete out. Because I do not wish to be...
Can't see it. Can we discern
Potentially
anything from its sounds? Any sounds it's making?
Sounds like it's four-legged.
Ooh, I could roll hunting.
You could.
Do you really
Well,
want to get
nature.
in a fight with something you don't have to?
No, I just kind of want to know what it is.
Oh,
Just in case.
okay. Well,
Not that I'm going to go trying to look for it. I'm just trying to see what can I understand from, hearing it, about its behavior. Like, is it stalking us?
You don't think so, but it's either moving in a semi-parallel direction or there's more than one.
Hmm. Well, I rolled a 24 for nature just in case I needed it.
Okay, 24 nature. Making sounds that you can't even fail the perception check on. Because even if you rolled 1, you would still get a high enough number to reach the difficulty. And 1 is not an automatic failure on a skill check. Oh, you're guessing 4 legs and a tail.
Cat-like. 4 legs, tail hidden in the grass.
It's not so much hidden as it's a ways off, probably a couple 100 feet at least, and the vegetation's high enough that the vegetation's like 30, 40 feet. Oh, there's like trees and whatnot. Whatnot is shrubs and bushes.
Okay.
this could be a 20-foot tall thing in the grass. Or
In the grass.
In the forest.
These I don't think this place is huge so much as we shrunk when we came in.
It's an ankylosaurus.
Yeah. It doesn't sound that clumsy.
So Rhino's out of the question.
I lost my train of thought. The what?
So Rhino is out of the question.
Well, a rhino is more graceful than an ankylosaurus.
Yeah, probably.
Whatever it is either fairly long, including the tail, or very dense in structure.
So it could be a hippo.
A really big hippo, but yeah.
Nah, if it's a hippo, it would have attacked already. Hippos are angry.
Okay, well, I just wanted to
It
see
may not have smelled you at a couple 100 feet. Especially with how the wind works or doesn't down here. You're never quite sure if you're feeling a breeze or not. But it does feel like the air moves.
Or something's breathing on it.
So my question is, does this thing create its own clouds and rainstorms?
We'll find out.
Because for the vegetation to stay green, it's got to get water.
Could there be a constant level of humidity within inside?
Interesting. Anyway.
Let's see. Nature people say it is somewhat humid. but not oppressively so.
So not quite rainforest.
Let's see. People that live around here, not quite Louisiana.
Mm.
Been there.
For people who live up north, not quite northern Michigan. Or Minnesota, rather.
Not Seattle level?
I don't think anything's as humid as the Seattle level.
Maybe
Because Seattle, it rains like, well, the sun shines like 8 days a year there, and then the people need to sacrifice chickens or whatnot because they think they've done something wrong.
Mm-hmm. It's bad.
Well, people in Seattle sacrifice chickens for shits and giggles.
San Marcos level humidity, maybe?
Sacrifice chickens to the Starbucks god.
Essentially.
Okay. Moving on. Satisfied my curiosity.
So yeah, it's humid, but not so much that you would think that. The ground isn't like super moist.
Moist.
Oh, you are taking your time, paying attention. I take it.
Being very, very
aware. You don't want to get et.
Yeah, I don't really want to become something's food.
Well, you'd probably get stuck in their throat.
I'm a horn, so it might hurt.
Get stuck in their throat and kill them from the inside.
I will be stiffing all of the vegetation, and like if I come across anything that could be used in cooking, I'll be like, ooh.
Squeeze.
The hide is thicker or thinner from the inside. Easier to kill.
Oh. Oh, you end up traveling several hours. And every once in a while you manage to reach a higher point to where you can see over the vegetation.
Well, I can also send Babu up at any time to get an aerial view.
Yeah, so this is a chance where everybody can see it.
Yeah, fair enough.
And yeah, you definitely see a tower some ways off.
Of course it's a tower. Gotta be able to oversee everything.
Not a skyscraper. I mean, it's certainly not a ranch-style home. Those don't get tall enough.
Gotta be able to oversee everything, right? Gotta have that balcony view.
As long as there's not a flaming eye at the top, I'm okay, alright?
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey, we don't have
this
a guy
one looks more freezing.
We don't have a guy from there to worry about this time, okay? He won't get scared.
All he wants is some Visine.
Well, he's got this big ass lake. Just
his eye is extremely red, yes.
dunk the face in the lake.
That, he doesn't have enough doors. He wants more doors.
Hello.
Because all the doors have disappeared. They are gone doors.
Oh, if I could just throw a D20 through this microphone.
D4, it's pointy.
And Sauron is really Jim Morrison. From The Doors.
Yeah. Got it.
No, I was explaining for Tim because he looked confused.
That's just his natural state.
What?
Yeah, he's
exactly.
he's naturally confused.
Discombobulated.
Well, you know. And then there's the ever famous Trogdor.
Now, if we start
The
seeing a
burn
wild
enemy.
frog door, I'm out.
Yeah, no shit.
All right. No, there's no flaming eye at the top. There's no eye at the top, period. There does appear to be a large crystal or gem.
Mm.
When you say
Maybe
large,
several. It's kind of hard to see because it is. Well, one, it's been kind of slow going.
Yeah.
Because you're going through vegetation. So instead of going at your normal 75 feet around, you're moving it closer to 30.
30?
Yeah. Well, we're
If that,
also sampling
probably
things
closer to 15 most times.
and making observations,
Trying not to die.
looking at
Being
looking
quiet.
out for things eating us.
Avoiding notice.
Lots
And
of
then you
things.
stop every once in a while.
Yeah.
Because you got to get all the meals in.
Yeah.
Breakfast, second breakfast,
Mm.
11Z's, lunch, afternoon
Dinner.
tea,
Mm-hmm.
Dinner,
Can't
supper.
forget the afternoon tea.
dinner, supper, late night snack.
That's my favorite.
My favorite is still second breakfast.
Yeah, it doesn't last very long.
And you're not doing it right. But in the game, yeah, no, it doesn't last long at all. Oh. Okay, no, I'm gonna have to call it there.
Okay.
Okay.
My head's too foggy right
No
now.
problem.
Oh, you're
Cuckoo.
good.
Oh, good. I'm good.
Froggy head. All right, man.
Oh, feel better.
It's
All right, so time to make camp.
this usually lasts like a day to 3 and then goes away.
Okay.
Is everybody gonna be here next week?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
far.
But the week after that,